It's 4th of July weekend. You're ready to kick off the weekend with some fun. Another boring best ball draft. That's not what we're here to do. We are going to have the first ever best ball hot dog eating contest. I don't know if I'm Joey Chestnut or I'm Kobayashi or I'm the guy who finishes in last. I don't know what Rob is, but we're going to figure that out. We're going to give away a $20 ticket on Drafters, as well as a Spike Week shirt to someone who guesses correctly how many hot dogs Rob and I eat together. That will be posted in the chat here in just a second. But let's go ahead and get into this insane thing. Okay, the comment section is already on fire. It's absolutely on fire.
I'm not sure if I'm happy that that's the last song I'm ever going to hear before I die.
Yeah, this is it. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready. A few things I want to hit before we get into this. Thank you for joining us. Happy holiday weekend, all that fun stuff. I'm really not very happy, to be told, if I'm being totally honest. This is me faking like excitement because I'm not excited about what we're about to do for the next hour. But yes, someone mentioned, a scenery change. That's because I have two dogs, if you've probably watched this channel before, you have seen I have two dogs that are absolute psychopaths. And if I put a metric ton of hot dogs in the room with the dogs, that would not go well for me. So we moved to the kitchen, to a location where I can actually reasonably stream. Second is, as you see, we have a new kind of theme change here. For Fridays, we're going to try to have a little fun with these draft streams. So you see Draft Club with a twist. This is obviously the first time we're doing this, and we're doing a freaking hot dog eating contest, which is just terrible. And some of the ideas that we have for after this are maybe worse somehow than a hot dog eating contest. And I wanted to give a shout out, to two people. One, Matt Schmido from Roto Grinders, literally just cold DM'd me. He's a brilliant guy we have on staff at RG with not this idea, but a different idea for like a best ball themed draft with something crazy. And it was like light bulbs. This guy had this awesome idea. And so I came to Rob and I was like pitching him this and then pitching him this like with a twist idea. And it was like, let's do the hot dog thing. It's 4th of July weekend. So shout out to Matt. Like, he deserves a lot of credit for what we're doing here.
Thanks a lot, Matt. We really appreciate it. Great idea.
Shout out to Matt for my wife probably won't speak to me for the rest of the day after doing this. And obviously shout out to Rob, because if I was there's no way I would do this by myself. Absolutely never would do this by myself, right? And having Rob on board here at Spike Week is really helpful for these kinds of endeavors. The other thing is I guess we need to lay out ground rules or whatever before we hop into this draft. Do you have I'll let you run with that.
So we're going to be eating one per round. So we didn't really talk about what the punishment was if we didn't eat a hot dog. And I was thinking about this earlier. And we don't want to like ruin the integrity of the draft, right? Because that's not what we want to do. But so my suggestion is, if we do get to a round where we both don't eat a hot dog, we have to draft an old.
Okay. What's the age limit?
So I think we should do it different by position. And because, like, if you're saying like a 29-year-old quarterback isn't old, right? In theory, as like a 29-year-old running back is. Mm-hmm. So I don't know what, like a 14-year-old running back is old considering to most people. Yeah. So I think we just know who the olds are, right? Like, I think
we can do it on the fly, and the chat can help us on the fly, and like they can kind of like point out who's available that fits. If we don't eat a hot dog, because I'll be honest with you, 20 hot dogs and buns, I guess I will say that's another stipulation to the rule, of course, just like the hot dog eating contest on Monday. you have to eat the bun as well. As you see, I have a bunch of buns in front of me and a bunch of hot dogs over here. We will be eating a hot dog and a bun for every pick that we make. And if we don't, as you mentioned, Rob, it'll be an old person, right? A Julio Jones or that type of a Jarvis Landry, those guys. But the chat can help put. Yeah, the people in Discord were asking about it. It got really intense. Like, is ketchup are they gonna have ketchup? Because you can't have ketchup with hot dogs. We got into a whole big thing in the Discord, and Jenk says yes.
Yeah,
hot dogs
it's not going to be
cold.
enjoyable, Josh. It's going to be awful. It's going to be the worst.
It's going to be terrible. So without further ado,
hold on.
the other thing.
How many hot dogs do you normally like? If you were just to sit down and eat a hot dog, how many hot dogs would you just normally like? You're hungry. Like, if you were hungry, how many hot dogs would you eat?
That's a really good question, because I do feel like I could eat a lot of hot dogs, but you don't like, I don't know, 3 hot dogs.
Yeah, I max out at like 3 on a hungry day. So
I don't really like hot dogs, so that's also part of the problem.
They're like fine for a few times a year where I'm like, hot dog would be great right now.
Yep.
Certain seasons with certain foods and all that jazz. But yeah, and I have to. What are you doing after you eat all these hot dogs? Because I have to go film. I don't know what you have to do. I have to go film tonight. So
that's why this worked out well. This worked out well because
it worked out phenomenal.
Yeah, because you actually have something to do later. I do not have something to do later, so I am gonna go lay down after that. Like I honestly have no idea. Like I have no idea how I'm gonna. Obviously, I'm gonna feel miserable, but I don't know how this is gonna go. Like, I'm terrified. Like, I've been envisioning how bad it's gonna be for days now.
Yeah, it's gonna be the worst, and then next week's is gonna be even worse,
or so much worse. I'm dreading next week. Wait, like, this is like eating too much food. I've eaten too much food. Like, obviously, this is like exponentially worse. But like, I've eaten too much food a lot of times in my life. Mm-hmm. Like, some of the other stuff is that's like cruel and unusual punishment. John's asking, so we're not giving away all the this is also a competition. I want to beat Rob. We're not giving away all the goodies here. So anyway, the people are saying let's get it going. I agree. We are going to be drafting on Drafters. Drafters has a $2.22 tournament, as you see here. The Drafters Mini. That's what we're getting into right now. It's 4 of 12. We're obviously doing a fast draft, and I'm getting into it right now.
Where do you think we want a spot? I was thinking about this earlier because I was we want it in the middle, right? But now I'm like, I kind of want it on the end.
I think the end. I think the 112 is probably the best spot, and just smash 2, and then you get the long. Oh Jesus, that filled. I wasn't ready.
Guys, you had to give us a minute to. Where are we?
Oh fuck, we're the 104.
Oh my god, we got to eat one now. We just got to smash one now.
Okay, so I learned a method of you break the stuff in half. The buns are the worst part. This is awful. And how are people watching this? I need to go on mute. The bun, it's worse. The bun's worse than I thought it was going to be.
I hate it.
Carlos says you're not going to want hot dogs after this if you're going to hang out with us.
Boom! Done.
See, that's impressive. I'm pacing myself.
Can we get ahead, or do we have to wait for our pick?
We didn't design the rules. Just one. I think it should be within something reasonable on our pick. We can't just be eating the hot dog the whole time we're drafting, right? There has to be some kind of pause and break, which I mean by round what?
I'm already full. I had one hot dog. That's how this draft's gonna go.
Okay,
Are you guys ready for the most strategy anyone's ever talked? This is definitely a strategy.
If you thought the Royal Rumble had no strategy talk, wait till you hear this one.
Are you gonna post this to? Are you gonna post this to the?
Okay, can we take Cooper Cup?
Yeah, at the 4.
That's nice. Look at this. This is how you draft.
All right, I'm gonna smash another one.
Okay, so is that the plan? So we already ate one for round 1.
How does this water situation work?
I don't know. I got a cup though to dip stuff in. You're supposed to.
Ugh.
My dog is licking my hand, and I guess I wiped my hand on. I'll talk while you're eating. That way, that we're not just like having 2-minute. We're not just like streaming for an hour. Also, somebody mentioned, I moved out of my office to upstairs for this, and it was also because I've been reading and watching. You're done with 2. Okay, that was fast. I've been reading. I don't know if you I know you tweeted about doing some research on hot dog eating contests, and the content isn't specifically really geared around how we're the structure of our contest, but they talk about you got to be able to stand up and move around and digest all of this. And so I do feel like I have an advantage on you because I think you're going to probably just stay stationary the whole time, and I'm up here, and I am absolutely going to get up and move around. And
you don't know.
I'm going to try that. We're going to.
I did the water. The water helped.
Did it help?
The water definitely helped.
That's so gross.
It's the worst. It's awful. I hate it.
I think
my next move is I'm going to separate the bun, put it in the water after I eat the hot dog.
So have you been?
And then drop the 0 RB.
I'm not. I'll be honest with you. I'm disgusted so much at myself eating the hot dogs. I'm not watching you eat it because that's just like a compounding effect of how bad this is. Have you actually been putting the hot dog into the bun and eating it and then dipping it in the water?
That's what I did for the second one. We're learning as we go. It's like we're like the guys that come in and they draft 4 wide receivers in their first best ball draft. They're like, look at all these running backs I got. And by the time I get to my 16th round hot dog, I'm going to be a pro and dead. So,
Josh, I can assure you that it is even worse than you're probably imagining that it is. The bun dipped in water is disgusting.
The other thing we haven't talked about is...
Oh, this is a really good point.
What is this? Oh, get the third down.
Okay, so we're on the clock.
Take the whole time, Erik.
I'm, of course, going to take the whole time, but who do you want to queue up? I don't really like any of these. Javonte. I do like Javonte, of course. Javonte or T? Do you have a preference?
Let's do Javonte.
Okay.
All right. I'm just going to, because I have to eat this one quick, I'm just doing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I don't know what just happened to that bun. The water really does help. For anyone that gets into a future...
I hate it so much.
We're getting a I meant to get auto picked, Willis, but we put Javonte in I am running out the clock on every single one of these fucking picks. I'm just telling you guys that right now. I need every second to survive this. We just got to the 3rd round and I'm already starting to feel full. So I need every second to survive this deal. Also, I really need to finish this.
Do we want to go? Oh, it's not us yet.
Mm-mm.
Luckily, I have this American flag towel to get all this mustard off of me as well. Red, white, blue, and yellow is what I'm going to be by the end of this stream. So, all right. Kudos to the people that are giving us some time here.
Yeah, really appreciate you guys. Okay. I have 30 seconds to eat this hot dog, and then we're in good shape. Who do you like?
It's AJ Brown, right? That's where we're going.
It's pretty nice, actually. Cooper Kupp, Javonte, and AJ Brown.
Although he tweeted some weird shit yesterday. I don't know if you saw that. Oh man, I was looking at it. I'm like, I can't draft this guy anymore. What the hell is going on with AJ?
What did
Brown?
he tweet? What did he tweet?
Let me find it.
I've been doing nothing but useless research about hot dogs and stuff for like 24 hours. So I'm a little out of touch with the news.
It wasn't newsworthy. It was just he tweeted, "It's not even June 30th, to be honest. LOL. It's really 13 months in a year, and I don't think nobody knows what day or year it really is. LOL. So maybe it's my B-day, or maybe it isn't. Smiley face. Maybe I'm 25 or 18. Who knows? Shrug. Cry laugh emoji." And
is he sober? That's not a normal human being tweet.
All right, I'm gonna go for the fourth now, and I'm gonna try.
It's probably a good idea. Nick says he tweeted something about the moon landing. This is also an excellent comment. Paul said to put Zeke in the queue, and then John said Zeke has definitely put down some hot dogs. It's just very, very, very true. Yeah, Willis, luckily we have some helpful people here that the 1 through 3 picks helped us out a little bit with not like snap picking. Trying to the best part about this so far is the like in-depth strategy, how to eat as many hot dogs as possible chat that's happening. Like this stone serious, Carlos. The challenge will be dealing with the expansion of the bread in your stomach. Hot dog eating contests don't really allow for that to happen. Yeah, thanks. I'm really excited for 30 minutes from now when when 10 fucking hot dog buns are expanding in my stomach. All right. You did yours. I'll do.
I did my fourth.
Fourth, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking.
All right. So far we have Javonte Williams, Cooper Kupp, AJ Brown, which we've already won this whole thing.
If this team crashes, everybody else should have to delete their drafters account. This team, you can't eat 20 hot dogs and make a good team. Like that's embarrassing for everybody else in this draft.
How did Roto Grinders not secure us a hot dog sponsorship for this?
That's a good question.
Where's Dan Bach? Get him on the stream right now.
Well, we're the only company that was thinking about how many hot dogs you could eat while doing a best ball draft. Like literally, Underdog is still promoting like burning calories and being healthy and shit. And we're like, let's just see if I can eat 4,000 calories while I draft a best ball team.
So I think our team's setting up pretty well so far.
Mm-hmm.
This is a great start. Again, for the audio listeners.
I haven't decided if this one's going on the old pod feed because it's not going to be very.
It can't.
Not going to be very good.
I just want to see the reviews from it, honestly.
I'm going to post it. I am going to post it now that you say that, because then I'm going to ask for reviews when that's the latest one and see what people say. Okay. Oh God, Zeke really is the highest person on the. We're not taking Zeke.
No, we're taking.
I don't want to take Akers with Kupp though.
No,
Gabe
or DK. I'm more up on DK lately than I have been for the last few parts of the year. Especially because he's definitely getting Baker. Not like Baker's great or anything, but he definitely upgrades the offense, and I think they can support him.
I'm going to start on this fifth one.
And we have to draft young right now because it's about to get.
Yeah.
We're about to really Leone this team in a little bit.
Okay, who the fuck is this? Whoever did that, shout out to you. Also, I hate you. This is gonna get bad, man.
No, we got to stand. Standing is
Okay.
the thing I have to do.
My dog is laying down right behind. I'm on a stool. Okay.
My dog's ready. He's been inching closer.
Lamar, Allen Robinson to set up a pretty fun Ram stack preference.
I like Lamar.
Fuck. This sucks. This was an awful idea.
You got your 5 in, right? We're both on 5?
I got the last part of the bun, yeah.
Oh, I don't know if we got it in. I don't know. There's camera malfunctions. There's a lot of stuff going on. We're counting it because it's about to get real bad, real fast.
Because other ones are not going to count. Philly Dilly made a good point. If we got a ticker or whatever. Actually, I can probably do that. Dude, this is so much worse than I thought.
Oh, I knew it was going to be. How did you not know this was going to be awful?
I knew it was going to be awful. I knew it was. I prepared some tickers. Okay.
All right. I have to open another pack of buns now.
All right. Hold on. Oh, I burped. That was excellent. There we go. Okay. You wanted a hot dog ticker, you got a hot dog ticker.
Oh my God.
I gotta work ahead on the buns. Because the hot dog is like no sweat. That's easy. Right. The buns are really brutal, man.
So we're each at 5, right?
5, yeah. 10 total. I do have there's been a bunch of people that put, oh my God, the people had no faith in us. These guesses are like, there's people, somebody guessed 9.
I have 2 buns here, by the way. Just so
here we go. Okay.
I've got 2 buns and then I'm going to eat 2 hot dogs.
A strategy. I like this. So, a strategy I learned from watching hot dog eating contests was, break stuff in half and, sandwich it, right? Like if you fold it together, if you folded up your pizza. So we're going to move to that strategy because this is not going well for me and my stomach right now.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
Nope, that's worse. Can't do that. We weren't that far away from puking already on that one because it's too much bread and too much water at the same time. It's like mush. It's like the worst oatmeal you've ever had in your entire life.
All right. I got to get this hot dog down before I pick.
This is awful. Nine seconds for have a hot dog. Oh, shit.
Queue up an older. I'm done.
Okay, Gibson is fine. Oh man, I'm not gonna make it very long in this.
I hate it
this
so
is
much.
Bad. This is really bad.
Why are you guys watching this?
I hope you guys have enjoyed the first 20 minutes because there's not going to be a lot going on for me in the last half of this other than I might lay on the ground. This is my buddy. I was very confident. I was wrong. I exercised today and everything, but this is not it, dude. We are 25 minutes in, sir. Joey Chestnut would have had 1,000 of these down.
All right, cue up an old because I'm not going to get this
No
one
chance.
down.
I will
time.
keep eating for the spirit of this thing, but we might be drafting olds the rest of the way because your boy is in trouble right now. Who's old? Is Michael Thomas old?
I think he's old.
He's the oldest guy near the top of the queue. He's also can't walk, so I feel like that is helpful. Oh, fuck, dude. This sucks.
What's your goal?
10. My goal was 10. I wanted to I just doubled it. There's something about double digits. Hold on, I got to update the ticker. Oh my god.
I think
so that was round. So are we at 12 or?
I'm in the middle of my 7th.
Yeah. So I'm going to just go ahead and do 13 and then I'm going to eat my 7th. Fuck. I apologize. Don't let your kids listen to this because I'm going to curse a lot. It's not going to be very fun for anybody. Standing up is a good idea. Hold on, let me get the ticker going. I got to I got to stand up or something.
So, we have Lamar Jackson, Javonte Williams, Antonio Gibson, Cooper Kupp, A.J. Brown, Gabriel Davis, and my first share, Michael Thomas. Ugh.
Yep.
Ugh. This is the comment we keep getting, like our toilets are going to be blown up. I'm going to vomit. So I don't know what you think's going to happen.
I'm not worried about a toilet. I'm worried about a lot of other stuff.
Yeah. You and the wife going out to eat tonight?
I can't even. She goes, that is a really funny question because she was like, I guess I should like order some lunch or something, right? Like an hour ago. And I was like, you should have thought about this multiple days ago before I told you.
Yeah, this is the worst.
If you think, best ball moderate, if you think I could have gotten 8 or 7 brats down by now, you are fucking crazy.
I made a big mistake and I bought jumbo hot dogs and didn't realize it until today. So that was a problem. If they do this next year, is this something you want next? I'm not doing this next year. No, this is a
oldest player. Who's the oldest?
Cordero Patterson's at least 70.
Oh,
right?
He's real old.
Isn't he old as shit?
Like 30, low 30s, right?
Yeah, he's an old.
I'm pretty much just giving in. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not going to quit, but I'm happy to draft the oldest player that's available the rest of the way. And like just eat a couple more for the bit, but I can barely stand if I'm being totally honest. I really thought I could do the first 10 rounds. I really thought it, and we got to like 5 and I was like, nope, not. You guys are sick. D Webb says put some chocolate on the hot dogs, and
Oh, don't say gross things right now.
Travis says, and they say fantasy football isn't a sport. I agree. This is peak athleticism, Travis.
At least we both went with the America attire for this, the 4th of July. I was wondering.
I mean, I know you well enough now, and I trust in you that I figured something. Gabe Davis is in the chat telling us that Isaiah McKenzie is 27 years old. Carlos, hold on. Let's not. Corn dogs would be a good change of pace. I can attest to the fact that they would not, in fact, be a good change of pace.
I'm never eating a hot dog again. No. I just took a bite of that one, and it is the grossest thing I've ever been into in my entire life.
Okay, we got to make a pick. Stafford, I don't want to do like a actual reasonable pick. Like Stafford is a reasonable pick. We need Melvin Gordon.
Melvin Gordon's old as shit.
I mean, obviously Aaron Rodgers is old, or Robert Woods. Those are pretty old guys. Who's older?
It's got to be. I don't know. The drafter should have hooked us up with some. Is that info button going to give us an age?
No, I just took Robert Woods because I think guys, stop, please. All right. I am going to do another one. I'm going to see round 9.
Did you finish 7?
Yeah, I've done 7. Did you do 8?
No, this is my 7th still because I am gonna vomit. Like
I'm 7 so far, and this is like me. Like when they say putting on a brave face, that's what I'm doing right now. The positive thing about doing this in the kitchen, where I am, is that literally there's a sink right there. I can hit the mute button and run around the corner if like we really run into a bad situation. But I do want to prove some of the haters wrong.
My eyes are starting to sweat.
Yeah,
just so you know, my eyes are
sweating so much.
My eyes are sweating.
It is 70 degrees in this house. I'm sweating like a stuck hog. Is that the saying? I don't know.
It's something.
Okay.
All right. Try not to look at this gross hot dog water sitting next to me.
If there's anybody in the comments that has some suggestions for old players that I can add to the queue, that would be great because it's not that easy. Oh, this tastes so bad.
Oh, it's so gross.
The worst part, it's actually how bad they taste after so many. It's actually like the fullness is a big part of it, but I think the fullness makes them taste so bad. Okay, we got some. Oh my God, these are really bad recommendations.
Do we have any? Oh, we have Melvin Gordon in the.
I can assure you we don't. Nothing is going to help, brother.
So just in the chat, Tim's a guy I work with, and he said that I ate more during lunch yesterday, which is false. And this is coming from a guy that ordered soup on a 95-degree day. Like, what are we doing? Who ordered? He's like, it's hot and humid outside. I need some tomato soup right now. Who has ever done that? That guy. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I don't really. This is. We're approaching danger territory for sure. Like the first, I don't know. Let's call it 4. Was like no problem. Went down smooth. I was even dunking them in the water. I don't know if I can do another bun. I'm gonna try. I think, but the hot dog's bad enough. The bun is really bad. Okay, I'm gonna cue some olds though.
See, I'm struggling. I'm struggling with the hot dog more because I taste it. I also have like a weird quirk when I usually eat hot dogs where I won't eat the last bite, that very end of the hot dog. So like now I'm being forced to eat something that I never eat as well.
Why don't you eat the end?
Because it's weird and it looks like a butthole and I don't like it. and I just don't want to eat it.
Yeah. 16 is I still have to eat a bun to get to my 8th here, but I'm down the dog. What is the chat? What does the chat got? We have Cousins and Jamison Crowder in the queue that are close to the top. I feel like Devontae Parker's old. Corey Davis. Somebody said Corey Davis. I don't think he's that old.
Draft Devontae Parker because he's a Patriot, and it goes with the theme of red, white, and blue and vomiting. Because I support Devontae Parker.
I support it. Devontae Parker. Okay. I'm going to try to see if I can do one of these buns to get us. Did you get to 8 yet?
No, I'm still on 7 because I'm going to puke.
I'm going to try to. I mean, Paul's literally going to blame me for his shitty guess of how many hot dogs we are going to do because like I wasn't going to talk shit heading into this. Of course I was going to say, I think I said, I'm going to shock the world in the Discord when they were doubting how many I could eat. And spoiler, there was absolutely no chance I was going to shock the world. I was overconfident. I thought 10. I thought I could get to 10, but we're not going to get to 10. This is 8, and I don't know if I can do another one.
My eyes are literally sweating because I hate this so much. This is the worst.
The problem, the consigliere says give up on the buns. The problem is that the rules, if I want to add another number to this ticker you see at the bottom, the bun has to go down too. Okay, now we're getting grief. Where everyone's shocked at how few we could do. Here's what
how few? We just ate fucking 14 hot dogs.
Why don't you motherfuckers go get some hot dogs? Okay, Jamison Crowder is next.
Good. He wears red, white, and blue, so that makes sense.
That's true.
He fits the theme of this team. This is the structure we're looking for.
This is a good team. Good structure. Anchor. Do we have an anchor running? I honestly don't know who we've drafted. Oh yeah, it's not bad. I don't think I can finish that one.
I want to cry. I hate it so much. Dude, this might be the one. Just so you know, this next bite, this next bite might be the one.
Thanks, Hacker. Really cheering me up here this afternoon. Just got here. You guys sound horrible. Well, I just ate 8 hot dogs and
honestly, the next stuff we're doing is going to be worse, but at least we're going to be able to talk. Kind of. Yeah. I think I'll be able to talk through that at least. I'm never doing this again. If you ever do like an eating challenge for like how much to eat again, I'm going to retire.
So, that's a great point. This is at first I thought at the top, we talked about this. I thought it would be worse because some of these follow-ups are like going to be like more like painful, like true pain, like you're going to be hurting. But the fullness part and like worrying about if you're going to throw up is, I would rather be in pain. I would rather be miserably in pain than being live to people watching you and taking a bite of food and thinking, am I going to throw up? It's because there's a mental health aspect to that. Like, am I going to ruin my career because I ate too many hot dogs live on a YouTube stream? Like, that's something that goes through your mind. It is also, the people are now, hating on us. Because,
why are my eyeballs sweating? That's another thought that just keeps going through my head.
B. Kurt wants B. Kurt not only wants us to do a pizza eating contest, he wants to participate. I might tap out. The bun, I can't do any more buns. I don't
See, I can't do any more burger. I mean, I can't. That smell of I'm never gonna be able to smell a hot dog again.
No, this was it.
This literally probably ruined hot dogs for me for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no joke. Like I don't think I will ever eat a hot dog again. At all. At all. Oh my God.
The other part is because you feel like you're gonna throw up. Oh shit, we're on the clock. I don't have anybody in the queue. Okay, top old. These are all young people. Matt Ryan's really old. Fuller's actually kind of old. Let's just do Matt Ryan. Guys, okay. I love you guys, and maybe you joined late. We did dip the buns for the first several rounds in the water. It's not about making them go down smooth at this point. If I Rob, I think that might be it. If I dip that bun in water and eat it, I will. He's throwing up. I will. He didn't go on mute. He literally did it. This is I like this take actually, Travis. I think this is a good idea because I think I could do we had to mute him. Sorry, I'm thrown off. I know I can mute him, but I'm That's good. That's good, funny content. All right, Will Fuller's pretty old. I just want to get this over with. We're not running out the clock anymore. We're just we're just trying to get this. We're just trying to get this over with. He didn't mute. Winner. I know. I wish I could like describe the misery, but the whole time this was going on, the point was I didn't want that to happen. I forgot to mute you for the first like 10 seconds you were gone or so.
Oh, could you hear me?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So the whole like Paul said, can you mute him? RIP, some hot dog emojis.
Sorry, I didn't have a chance to mute myself on that one.
RIP, LOL.
Who do we draft?
LOL.
Who do we get?
Will Fuller. We got Will. I love that you're still dedicated to the team. Yeah, I can't. I've been working on this bun. For like 3 rounds. I'm like a bird, like just nibbling on it because I can't stomach it. And before you left, which maybe this is what set you over the edge. The people are like, dip the bun in water. like you don't understand the fact that we did dip the bun in water. We were eating a hot dog every 2 minutes for fucking 30 minutes. It's not about like I can make this go down with the water, but then it's gonna come right back up if I dip this fucking thing in water. Like just what just happened to Rob. Yeah, how did that go? Bullock wants to know post
I was while the deed was being done, I was just wondering if we had to update the hot dogs eaten countered back to like 8 or something like that.
Yeah, let me do that.
I don't know. I knew it was going to happen. So I don't eat a lot ever anyways. I'm not a heavy eater. All right, we are on the clock. Who's an old? Are we drafting old still? Are we drafting Marvin Jones?
Oh, is Marvin available? Yeah. I have crumbs all over I even brought my keyboard up to the kitchen and there's shit all over it. I'm trying to type in names and I'm just getting hot dog and bread all over me. There we go. See, Marvin Jones.
Nice. I have to go to a haunted house tonight, Erik.
This is true. Paul's not wrong. You have you ever listen? I agree with this. Alex says I'm soft. There's no argument for me. I'll do the people did mention this. Gross. Erik can't even see the screen. It's all hot dogs. If I do a hot dog, can you do a bun?
Buddy, we're going full blast here for another hot dog.
Okay. I'm gonna stand up and try to see if I can work up some room here to get us to 16. If you do that one,
just be ready on my mute button.
I'll be ready this time. Literally, our boss. You mentioned Dan. Literally, our boss said, "What are the?" We were in Slack today. So, what are the odds that throw vomit happens? And I said, I hope it's not very high. I was wrong.
I hate this so much.
Okay, I am gonna try to find some olds. I actually don't know how old Daryl Williams is.
We get to draft somebody because I'm eating another damn hot dog.
Okay, I won't make it through a bun before we're done picking, but I will eat this hot dog and you eat that hot dog, and then we'll.
What do we need on this team? Can we see the roster?
Yeah, 1 second. We're kind of. Oh. Once it hits the stomach, it's bad.
We need Alec Pierce. We need to stack Matt Ryan.
Okay, we got one. Okay. Me
the worst day of my life.
Edit. Hold on, I gotta pull this comment down. We're getting a real behind the scenes look into bad YouTube content here. 16.
Jesus. I just need some water because I need some help. I need help, guys. This is the worst. This was a bad idea.
Yeah. I've definitely reached the point where I kind of just have like I've been talking a lot because it distracts me from the fact that like if I think about it and think about the taste and think about it hitting my stomach, I don't know if I'll make it.
I say we've drafted enough olds that we can just steer the ship on this.
Okay.
Team the rest of the way.
Do
we have any tight ends, by the way?
Oh, fuck no, we don't. I mean,
10 wide receivers though.
Do we?
We're on brand. At least we're on brand.
I had no idea. I mean, I didn't know what round it was.
We're just looking for the oldest people we could find.
And just trying not to throw up. The whole goal was find somebody that was old in the player list and don't throw up. Was the only thing. Jason says it tastes better the second time down.
No, it's worse now because I used some mouthwash. So now I'm eating hot dogs after mouthwash.
Should we take Cameron Braid? He's old. But he's also the top available tight end.
Let's do it.
Okay. Also, Consigliere has been here. I appreciate the glass half full person. He's like, no, you
lemon juice.
He's like, dip it in water. He's like, use condiments, do this. And I'm like, I have mustard sitting right here. I can assure you that is not going to help me. No, there is nothing. There is nothing. Gronk is not fair, Paul. I don't want to take Gronk, at least not yet. Take Gronk, maybe later. But the 16th round Gronk after he just retired is a little unnecessary.
Oh, I wish I did. I wish I didn't read that comment.
Oh my gosh. Do you think you're going to be able to get any more down by?
I'm almost done with this one.
Okay, so
I'm doing this to impress Bullock.
Is this 9 or was this still 8?
This would be my 8th.
Okay, so we'll both be at 8.
How did you think you were going to do 10? Explain that thought process,
dude. I don't know. I'm similar to our buddy the Consigliere. I'm a very optimistic person. I set high goals and I try to set out to achieve them. And this was fucking Gronk. We're not doing Gronk. We probably need a running back, I guess.
I guess we need
Raheem Mostert and Jamal Williams are pretty old. Do you have a preference?
I like Mostert in Miami.
I'm down for Mostert. Yeah, we're gonna.
Sounds like mustard. It's a good theme.
I love that. I love that. Willis says only old, so we'll keep on the old trek. I'm totally fine. Guys, you guys are sick.
Yeah, you guys can't be saying these comments. Did you see what just happened to me 3 rounds ago?
Man, that was really funny. And I was so shook and like in a bad place, like how I was feeling, that I couldn't even like think to mute. Like you just walked away and I knew what was happening. And I was worried about myself. Only worried about myself, not worried about the fact that there are people listening as you went to go.
Fair. This is survival of the fittest right now. That's completely understandable.
Like I'm also trying like to have my wife not divorce me at some point today because I just ate a bunch of hot dogs live on the internet and drafted a best ball team.
That's fair. I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to go do a serious show after this.
I think definitely vomit is in my future at some point, but I'm going to try to keep it for off air.
What is the Consigliere doing in the chat?
What? It's a flavorless salt bomb. You need sour. Are you a professional chef or something? You need sour, slight sweet, even some apple juice would stop you from existing in hot dog inception.
This looks exactly like the AJ Brown tweet from last night to me at the moment.
Yes, I agree. This is a phenomenal comment. We're having luckily it's on Monday. We're having a little neighborhood get together for the and I do worry about that every time like we show up. So we're in there's people that are doing well for themselves in this neighborhood, but it's also we live right next to a military base. Nice. Like literally I could throw a rock almost and hit. It's called Scott Air Force Base. And so there's these like high ranking military people that live in our subdivision and they'll like show up to like a neighborhood get together. And like, this would be a legit question that they would ask. And my wife would be like, well, he just ate as many hot dogs as he could live on YouTube while drafting a fantasy football team with a stupid fucking hat on. Oh God. Okay.
We only have one tight end still. Just throwing that out there.
Do we have to say Gronk? I really don't want to say Gronk, but we don't have a lot of
Jonnu's old, right?
Is Jonnu? Yeah, Jonnu's old and he counts.
Or his Oma's old.
How much longer till this is fucking over? Well, isn't that funny? Ivan says his dad was stationed at Scott Air Force Base when he was a baby. How? Well, I'm not trying to put you on blast. How old are you? Maybe we were. We met each other in a life past, and now you're watching me eat hot dogs on the internet.
Marano has a great response.
That's probably what a stay-at-home mom in the neighborhood or whatever. Her husband's a general in the Air Force, and she's like, so. Willis, come on, we're trying. I'm trying to play into the old thing. We've sacrificed. Can we just at least Jonnu over Gronk? That was all I was requesting for Jonnu over Gronk. And you're like, well, he's not that old. There's only so many tight ends. I don't care. I send out my hold on. Well, I'll come back to this.
What do we
Probably
need,
running back. Probably running back. Sony. I don't know how old Sony is. James White is definitely old.
James White is old, and he's a Patriot.
And Damian Williams is old. Who's the oldest? Who do you think is the oldest? James White?
It's probably James White, right?
It's either James White or Damian. But we're gonna go with James White because I'm not sure if everybody's aware, but this is a full PPR site on drafters, and those pass catching running backs are more valuable. Take that away. Take that strategy away and apply it.
I don't know anything anymore. Just to be perfectly blunt, I think we're gonna get this 8th hot dog all the way down, though.
That's good. So we're gonna land on 16 because I'm not fucking eating another one.
Yeah, this is it.
I got a bucket of hot dogs over here, though. That was a waste of $2 or whatever. They're shitty. I bought the Nathan's hot dogs too. They're awful.
Ugh. They're all. I'm never eating it. I'm literally never eating another hot dog.
Jimmy Graham. Okay, we will take recommendations for the last pick because we can kind of do whatever we want here. A tight end would be preferable.
We're structured so perfectly on this.
And no matter what. I think I did a stream on this that no matter what room you get in, no matter what's happening, you should be able to draft well when you get into that room. And that's what we were trying to do here. It was a long con with the hot dogs oh God. Oh no. Okay. I got mute this time. I don't know if I can do it, Jake. I'll see what I can do. But it's bad. It's bad over here. Brita Ebron. I like the Ebron call. We're going to put Ebron in the queue. Take Damian. Well, I'll leave Damian in there. This might be the worst thing I've ever done in my entire life. Yeah, we don't got to this Gabe Davis bit is really impressive. I gotta say. So anyway, we will whoever you guys, if you guys can come to any form of a consensus on who the last pick should be, I honestly don't care. I just want to be done with this. So whoever you guys kind of collectively vote on for the last pick, in some crazy way, this team really isn't actually that bad. It's not good, but there's probably worse teams drafted into this tournament, and they didn't eat 16 hot dogs while they were doing it. This is a very fair point by Willis. Sorry, I still had you muted.
Oh,
we overcompensated. I overcompensated. Yes. Should we do Gronk? We probably should. I think this is a good point by Willis. We're going with the American theme, and we're going with olds. What's better than a retired Rob Gronkowski? So there's the team.
We made a mistake on this team.
What did we do?
I wasn't thinking about it earlier, but we were clearly going to have to go with olds. And as much as I like Lamar Jackson and want him, we should have been smashing young wide receivers and running backs early.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
That's the way. That's the play.
Yeah, because
the old quarterbacks are all there, right?
Yeah. Yep. You're right. You're absolutely right. God, look, what is this? Look in the chat. Now they're mentioning the bots are mentioning Dave. The bots have Davis Maddock in their name. So anyway,
I like that we have personalized bots now. That's great.
I didn't even realize that we drafted Cam Brate and Gronk on this team, as Marana says. So here's what we've done. They say, just like hand-cucking your running backs, you need to plan for these crazy outcomes. What we did was we said Cam Brate is going to smash for 8 weeks while Gronk is retired, and then Gronk's going to come out of retirement and crush for the final 8 weeks, and we're going to have a tight end one all year long. Okay,
we've also learned a lot today.
And that's a fair point. I might say it differently, but I have technically learned a lot of things.
If you are doing a hot dog eating contest and you're drafting a best ball team around it, structurally, you need to draft the young wide receivers and running backs first and hold off on the olds for the tight end and quarterback position. That is
I'm glad that we've solved that for everybody. You know,
took us one show.
Yeah, exactly.
And we solved it.
We didn't have to analyze all the historical data. We just put our hands in the dirt and figured it out together. So
put our hands in the bun.
We mentioned I mentioned before on Twitter that we were going to be giving away a free ticket to we were just in the $2 drafters mini best ball championship, but I'm going to be giving away a free $20 ticket to the winner of the person who guessed correctly or closest to the amount of hot dogs that we would eat. And I'm not going to lie to you, in the first 4 rounds or so, I was really feeling kind of confident and arrogant for sure on the low ball answers that everybody got. But everybody was really spot on. We had 10, 9, 27, 23, 17, 22, 15, 13 for Erik, 12 for Rob, 25 total. Really oddly specific. Shout out to Carlos, who's been in the chat, said 36.
36.
Oh, that was extremely ambitious. 10.5, which is also another guess. 13, 24. So a bunch, and we got one correct answer.
Somebody got it right.
Ivan Black, who ironically we grew up together. That's the trending theme here. He was the gentleman who lived at Scott Air Force Base right next to me. I gotta find your message. Whatever. Ivan, thank you. This was the last one he posted. He was recommending Rex Burkhead. But Ivan, you have won a free ticket into the Drafters $20 million best ball championship, as well as a Spike Week t-shirt. I don't know if you're in Discord, DM me. If you're on Twitter, comment at me. We need to coagulate. But I need a nap. I don't really have a lot of other things to say. I don't know about you, Rob, but then we can close it down with kind of teasing what we're going to do in the future.
Yeah, why don't we just say what next week's is going to be at this point?
Yeah, good idea. Go ahead.
So next week is also food related. However, it's not so much about eating quantity as it is just surviving. We've ordered a hot sauce called Devil's Blood?
Satan's Blood, yep.
Satan's Blood. And we're going to I'm putting mine on chicken wings. I don't know what you're doing, but that's my game plan, is I'm putting a bunch of hot sauce on chicken wings. And I can barely handle buffalo sauce anymore. So, it's going to be rough again, but it's going to be painful, like real painful. But this is a level of something I will never do again in my life. I will never.
This is what we're going to be, as you can see. I just purchased it on my screen. Satan's Blood, chili pepper extract, hot sauce. It comes in this tiny little, like I'm really also dreading this, but I think, as Rob said, I don't recommend the hot dog thing to anyone. This was awful. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with us through a ridiculous exercise that we're going to do. We're going to try to do some fun stuff on this new Friday show where we're drafting teams, but with a twist. We're going to bounce around to some different things. Obviously, we're punishing ourselves a little bit because it's kind of funny to start, but we'll do some things that aren't just like food related. We've got a long backlog of different things we're going to try to do, but hopefully we can just have a little bit of fun and do some different things on Fridays.
Bullock is scaring me.
What did he say? Where I missed it.
He said 800K Scoville. That is more serious than I thought.
Oh, he's done the, yeah. So I don't know what any of that means.
I know that's like the hotness meter, but like you could tell me that means that it's extremely hot or not extremely hot, and I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
And
good.
Everybody's telling us that looks worse. So that's what you're going to get next week. We'll see how that goes, but we'll be drafting a team while seeing if we can suffer through this hot sauce next week.
How dare we?
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. I'm gonna go take a nap. Always fun to hang out with you guys. If you are in if you're in need of any hot dogs for the weekend, let me know. I got some leftovers. Otherwise, we will see you guys. We'll be back on Monday with a normal best ball draft Monday night on the Draft Club, and then we'll see you guys again, of course, back here on Friday for something else stupid that we're gonna do.